What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's
Leading
won
off
2 of his last
Yankees.
3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hanone isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, Nino Reese.
Now in the box, Nino Reese. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
But for all his success at the plate, his average over the last 10 isn't above the Mendoza line even. Perhaps a slight cause for concern.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20. So he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Gio Urshela has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 29, Gio Urshela.
got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third baseman.
Stepping in for the Jays,
27.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit down the line at first. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
That is good.
At the plate, Scott Tomlinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Next to bat for Toronto, Biggio. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Scotty Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here it comes, 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
But speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Richard is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So digging in now, Nino Reese comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Standing in now, Mackenzie Tomlinson. In there, now the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, Jonathan Davis. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
The center fielder, number 61.
The pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Tomlinson over to his left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Cameron Maben is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 38, Cameron.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Hang on. That time.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And this will find a wall down near the 328 sign. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ready on 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2.
Nope.
And he misses there. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line, a batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Still 2-2. This is line to left. Maben is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in 2-strike situations.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Lifted in the air out to right. Grichuk is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Scott Tomlinson.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Tomlinson. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
plate, Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Grichuk is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Tomlinson at second with 2 down. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For Toronto,
thank you, Heidi.
the second baseman, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Urshela shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Tomlinson takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
Striding into the box, Scotty Hayward. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit down the line at first. Smoke gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
That's a
1-1, a fastball high, 2-1.
count.
And the 2-1. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Davis. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Count remains 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly on the first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
But not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
one of the keys to pitching late in the games. First pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Tomlinson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Tomlinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There he goes. Pitches high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Ready with the 3-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Justin Smoak will be the one that leads things off when we return. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no score. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoak, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit hard, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Biggio 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit to short. Torres picks it up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Scotty Hayward. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Now the 0-1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now back, second baseman.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Randall Pritchett. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone.
11.
And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On a line to shortstop, throwing behind the runner, not in time. Now to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Cameron Maven. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Third baseman, number 27.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
Here's the first pitch. And hang on. It looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. And that misses for ball 1. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And would you believe this? A balk is going to play our winning run.